Good morning. Today I'm on Bartlett Trail here in Rye, Colorado. We're gonna go for the summit of Greenhorn Mountain. This is the most direct trail. I think it's about 10 miles round trip, maybe a little bit more with the summit in there. Started at 5:30 this morning, so we'll see what kind of time we can make. It's a pretty steady incline, so going straight up from the gun. First snack, down to fig bar, raspberry flavor. Here is where the real elevation starts. So from here I kind of go up and swerve to the left, zigzag up this mountain here, crest the top, and then I should be able to see Greenhorn. This trail is a little rough and hard to follow. Definitely just following my watch at this point, especially with some down trees. You kind of lose track of it. So I would probably want to use my poles for this steepness. You probably can't tell on camera, but it's pretty steep. But with all these down trees everywhere, they're just kind of getting in the way. So just have to go hands on knees for some bits. This part of the run is definitely a hike. That's for sure. Like, I can't even follow the trail long enough to jog, and of course it's obviously steep right here. Check out this view. Well, this part of the trail is definitely a little brutal. Like, this is the most it's cleared up in a bit. Like a game trail. I don't even know if you can really call it that. So I just kind of crested to the top onto more of a trail now, which, God, that trail was just getting in my head, bothering me. It's like bushwhacking the whole way. For about 3 miles, from about mile 3 to mile 6. Man, that was something else. Glad to be out of that. Although bummed I have to go down that. So the summit's right over there. Over there you see the Spanish Peaks. That's probably the best view I have seen of them. They look so remarkable. I don't know if I'll get to them this summer, but that view definitely is more enticing. So I'm approaching the south face of Greenhorn, and I think I'm gonna try to go up here on the southeast side, kind of follow the grass cuts and use the poles for sure. Here we are at the top of Greenhorn. That last climb wasn't so bad. It's pretty steep, but it's short, so it's manageable. Wow. So I have a decision to make. I'm really just not wanting to go back down and bushwhack that section again. And I've wanted to do North Peak as well. North Peak is just right over there. It's that flat peak. I can traverse the ridge here, summit it, and then come back down and go behind. And that will get me, like if I run on this little trail down here, to the Millset Trail, which is the trail I run from camp. So I'll essentially be doing a traverse, and then I'll have to get shuttled back to the car. And it's a little longer. I think it's probably 10 miles from here, whereas I just did 7 miles. But I really don't want to do that bushwhacking section again. So I think I'm gonna go for it. Although I think I need to pick up the pace to a jog so I can get back at a reasonable time. And it's, I mean, I don't know, the bushwhacking took me forever too, so it'll probably take me the same amount of time. I'm hoping the top of Millset is runnable, like, because I've done about half of Millset from the bottom up, and the bottom half is definitely runnable on the way down. So I'm hoping the top is runnable, and it's, you know, a clear, easy trail to identify and follow. But I'm just gonna send it and get shuttled back to the truck. Here goes the traverse. Wrong. That's North Peak over there. That traverse looks so much easier thinking that this was North Peak. It's never that easy. Still gonna go tag it. Gonna skip these two like little mounds, and then once I get up there, start heading down. There's a nice trail on the backside. Woo.
I would beg of you to stay. I ain't no saint that I'd like to have.
There's 3 dudes right there. I was kind of running down this grassy hill. They're older gentlemen, and one of them had a hilarious comment. I was running, well, like jogging. And he goes, "Hey, you can slow down now. The bear stopped chasing you." That made me laugh. It's also nice to see some people up here. There's the summit of Greenhorn where I was at just a wee bit ago. This is North Peak. Now I'm gonna head back down. I think it's called Forest Service Road 369. Run on that for a bit and then pop on the mill set and head back down to camp. I think most of the going up is done for the day. There's probably some small uphills, but most of it's done, which feels good. All right, let's do this. Back home. We are at 9.77 miles in and 5,239 feet of vert. It's a pretty good hike. Oh, I can see the road I'm gonna get on way down there.
Traveled soul.
Oh man, this is beautiful up here, but this is definitely my low point. I was just jogging this whole road and yeah, things are starting to hurt a bit. I'm at almost 14 miles with 5,300 feet of gain. Looking for the trail here. Did I pass it? I'm like a maze of willows. This isn't the best start to the trail, I'll tell you that. We'll see how the rest of it is. I think it's just this like field of willows and just kind of like swampiness. Once you get into the woods, I'm hoping it gets better. My feet are soaked, but I'm doing all right. I will say the trail isn't like marked really well. Like it's really like a game trail, this one. But there's no down trees. There's no like, you're not on a cliffside. So just kind of easy to shoot in a particular direction, which I'm shooting in the wrong direction now that I'm filming. I do hope to get to a spot where it's just like clear paved trail and I can just jog it down. We'll see. Just straight up swamp again. Feet are soaked. Says this is the trail. My legs are now tired of going downhill. I guess I understand them. They've been putting up most of the work today, so I've definitely been on this part of the mill set, but everything is just more green and grown, like because of the season, but I don't recognize any parts that I've been running on. Maybe I'm just tired too. I'm literally so close to home, and I just absolutely rolled my ankle. Oh, yeah. That was not good. My ankle's feeling not too bad, to be honest. I'm here at camp. Gotta do a lap of camp because the Garmin was showing me 19.7 miles. And I'm like, you gotta break 20, you know? So that's what I'm doing. I have a slight feeling that it's like adrenaline when my ankle's not hurting. And then when I stop, it's just gonna come on. I hope that's not the case. I guess we'll see. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to drop it a like and subscribe if you enjoy content like this. Turns out my ankle was okay after all. It kind of bothered me the next day a little bit, but turned out to be okay, thankfully. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.